Amazing facts about Oxpecker birds. How many species of Oxpeckers are there? There are 2 species of Oxpeckers, the yellow-billed and the red-billed Oxpecker. What does the male bird bring to females as part of the mating ritual? They often bring food to strengthen the bond. How do Oxpeckers choose nesting sites? They select hidden or sheltered locations for nests, such as tree cavities or thick vegetation. These are built with a combination of twigs, leaves, and other plant materials. Usually the birds will lay between 2 to 3 eggs. Both parents share the responsibility of incubating the eggs. The incubation period for Oxpeckers is around 11 to 13 days. Both parents contribute to feeding and caring for the chicks. They can fly out of the nest approximately 22 to 23 days after hatching. But they are still looked after and fed by their parents for about several weeks after they leave the nest. When they sense the presence of potential threats near their nests, they emit alarm calls and engage in distraction displays to divert any prey away from the nest. How long do Oxpeckers live for in the wild? They typically live for around 8 to 10 years. Why are these birds always seen on African buffalo? What are they doing on these animals' backs? They are feeding on the ticks and other parasites that are on these large mammals. They act as natural pest control, so the buffalo allows them to remain on their backs. If the animal has been injured and has an open wound on their body, then the bird will help with this too. They will gently pick at the wound and remove debris from around it, thereby cleaning it for the injured animal. How do the birds avoid harming their hosts while doing this or feeding? They have a narrow bill and are gentle, to avoid causing significant harm to host animals. There is also another very important reason for the buffalo to allow these birds to stay on their backs. They act as lookouts for predators to the host animals. When they sense predators getting too close, then they alert the animals to danger. The birds have a very distinct call that the buffalo know as alarm calls. They can then do whatever is needed to protect themselves. Oxpeckers also live on other large mammals like giraffes, rhinos, hippos, cattle, zebras and antelopes. Do they sleep on the host animal? No, they sleep in trees or other elevated locations during the night, away from potential ground predators. They spend a significant amount of time away from the host, throughout the day, and resting and engaging in other activities. How do they avoid falling off host animals while resting on their backs? Their feet are adapted with a locking mechanism that helps them maintain a secure grip on the host's fur or feathers. The Oxpeckers and their hosts work well together because the birds benefit from a food source, and the host animals benefit from reduced parasite loads. They are usually found in savannas and grasslands of sub-Saharan Africa. They are capable of sustained flight, but their foraging is mainly done by hopping on hosts. For more facts about animals, click on the subscribe button.